Welcome. Today we're opening the front line of the body, the place we often guard, round, and protect, to soften into our worth and open space for giving and receiving love. So begin in a seated position and let your shoulders drop, let your heart soften. Slowly breathe in and out through your nose and adjust until you feel comfortable here. Now, if you'd like, you can place your right palm over your chest and the top of your left hand on your mid back, so the spot between your shoulder blades. I'll turn around so you can see the back hand too, but you'll have the left hand in front, the right hand in back, and you can just let that hand relax on that spot there. And now as you're seated, you could even place the palms together and further open the chest by bringing the palms to touch behind or in between the shoulder blades. Let that go on your next inhale, and exhale, prepare for a seated cat-cow. So you can place your hands on your knees and inhale, lift your chest, arch gently into cow. Then exhale, round deeply, draw your belly in into cat. Inhale, cow, the chest expands and lifts. Exhale, cat, the back of the heart expands and rounds. Moving freely between the two, repeating slowly. And as you open the front of the heart, imagine receiving love. And as you round the back of your body, imagine giving yourself comfort. Imagine the feeling of a hug. Inhale, interlace the fingertips, lift the palms up, and then place your hands behind your head. Let your elbows go wide. You can even just kind of lean your head back into your hands and roll side to side. Then find stillness. Inhale, exhale, twist open to your left, and then inhale, center, exhale, twist open to your right. Repeat slowly. Inhale, twisting or coming to center, and exhale, twisting to your left. Now, option 2, exhale, twist to your right and draw the right elbow to the left knee, and then vice versa, left elbow to right knee. Now, you won't touch. It's more of an energetic shift. Inhale, center, and then exhale, option to find some side bends, leaning over to your right and leaning over to your left. Inhaling to center, exhale, side stretch, inhale, center, exhale, side stretch. Inhale, find stillness again, and release the hands down. Then come up into a tabletop, and we'll go into we'll go into a Sphinx pose. So lower down onto your belly, and you can place your right palm down and have the forehead on top of the right hand. The left arm is at the side of your body. Inhale, begin to lift up into a cobra. So lift your heart away from your mat, press into the top of your left hand, and just gently have your forehead on your right hand. And then switch. Place the left palm down, your forehead's on the left hand, the right arm's at the side of the body. Inhale, cobra, lift the chest, press into the tops of your feet to lift your kneecaps, press into the top of that right hand. Inhale, exhale, lower down. And then inhale, come up into Sphinx pose. Lower on to the forearms, and then option 2, bend the knees and just kind of wiggle the legs around or windshield wiper your legs side to side. Your back holds old stories about needing to be strong all the time, so let them melt here. You deserve to go into softness too. And in your Sphinx pose, you can think of this as a receiving posture. Let the front of the body open just enough without force and offer more of a welcoming in. Lower down onto your belly if you'd like a break, and then inhale, press into the palms and come into like a seal pose. This can become a bit more intense when the forearms are lifted, so you can go back to Sphinx pose. You can even bend the knees here, but we're going for a softness rather than a really forcing the back bend. Inhale, come onto your belly, and then exhale, shoulder stretch. Have the left arm goalpost to the side and roll onto your left side body and tap the right toes behind the left thigh. Inhale, come back to center, goalpost the right arm, roll onto the right side, tap the left toes behind the right thigh. Inhale, center. And exhale, interlace your fingertips behind you. Inhale, another version of Cobra Pose. Begin to lift the chest. And if you bend your knees and your feet touch the hands, you can go into a bow pose, or you can just tap the feet to the hands. Again, just kind of surrendering here, allowing what happens to happen. Inhale, come up onto the hands and knees. Exhale, child's pose. Bring your knees as wide as your mat, toes in, or let the toes touch. Sit on the heels. Let the forearms rest, forehead is on your mat, and nod your head side to side. Massage the spot between your eyebrows. Give yourself a moment of complete rest. And then if you'd like, you can stretch out the triceps by bending the elbows, bringing the palms to touch and the thumbs towards the base of your neck. Inhale, come on up, and exhale, come down to rest on your back. Inhale, exhale, find a supported bridge. You can place a pillow or a block underneath your sacrum, the triangular bone above your tailbone, and just below your back or your spine. And then you can also kind of move the legs out here. So you can scissor the legs, lowering the left leg, lifting the right leg up, and then switching. Sometimes that's a really nice release for the front of the hips. You can just stay in like a supported bridge with the feet down. But this is a passive way that we can open through the front of the body and kind of give our bodies a way to learn that opening in the front of the body can become a safe place, but we need to make sure that we're doing so with care. Sometimes we may kind of lose sight of ourselves, and instead of giving ourselves support, we may push. We may think, you should be able to do this. You should be able to not need the rest, or whatever we're telling ourselves, right? So we want to be mindful of that and just making sure that we're creating a true sense and environment of care and support. No matter where you are, no matter how you look, you are there for yourself. You will not abandon yourself. The trust is there so that the love can flow freely. Now, option to straighten both of your legs and just let both of the legs stretch out, or you can straighten one leg over the other. Sometimes both is a little too intense. So lots of options here, but strength in the back is self-worth, and opening the heart is receiving love. That's another way we can think about it, but we want to just hold ourselves gently. You are safe to rest, but you are also safe to engage. And that's what giving and receiving love is kind of all about. It's the same as finding the balance between effort and ease, but now we're finding the balance between when to soften and when we do need to offer a bit more boundaries or protections for ourselves. And come out slowly whenever you're ready. You'd press into the heels, lift the hips, place the block or the pillow over to the side. You could even hug your knees in first. Your back and literally your body does so much for you. So give a moment to thank it. Hold it in the way you wish you were held or you want to be held. You can rock side to side. And then find Shavasana, corpse pose. Repeating silently to yourself or quietly if you'd like. I am worthy of love. I am allowed to receive. I am allowed to rest in my own value. Feel free to stay as long as you'd like in your corpse pose. I hope you have a lovely holiday season, whichever you celebrate, whichever holidays you celebrate. And I appreciate you taking the time to slow down with me, check in with yourself, and cultivate this space where love can be given and received. Thank you for sharing this practice with me today. If you found this helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share with someone who might need a little calm today. See you next time.